Jason from our Executive Sales. I hope you're well. Today in this short video, I just want to take you through one of the sales candidate assessment reports. The reason I want to do this is I've been having some really good conversations lately with HR professionals and also sales leaders on how this can help them actually hire better sales candidates. And not only that, but also how much time it can save you through the whole process as well. So I'm just going to share my screen quickly with you. So everybody that applies for the position will be sent a link and then they'll be asked to fill in the assessment. So it takes roughly about 1 hour. And I'll just run through some of the key areas for you quickly, keeping an eye on the time. So on the right-hand side here, this will give you a recommended ramp-up skill section as to do they meet the criteria for the group and your expectations. And also, again, here, whether they meet the OMG criteria and whether they meet the client criteria, which is very critical. So if you can get 3 ticks here, that basically puts you to the next level of, okay, look at the application and the resume, and this person would be worthy of an interview. So if you've got 100 people, potentially this is going to eliminate a lot of those people who are not meeting the criteria and or won't complete the assessment if they weren't serious about the job anyway. So we talk about the will to sell competencies. These are some key areas that obviously help us understand who are the good salespeople out there. It talks about their desire to sell. Do they have the desire to sell? Little camera here will actually click in and show you a short video on each competency. It's very handy to be able to use as a dashboard report. So it talks about commitment. Are they committed to sell? And you need to know this straight away, because if you're going to put someone into a high-level BDM role or a sales management role, you need to know whether they're committed. We talk about their outlook personally and with sales as well in business. Talks about motivation and how they're motivated. This person here obviously says that they're motivated by money. So if you want them to sell more and you're going to reward them for it, well, that's a great way to be able to get this person to lift their level of motivation. Talks about obviously through development, through will to sell, through coachable. You want to make sure that they're coachable, which is great. It will compare their results. This one here is elite compared to nearly 2 million people globally. It will talk about the sales DNA competencies as well. So it'll talk about some really critical areas through sales that people need to be able to work effectively through to get to having those really good results. So this person here is running at 85%, which is a very high score. So obviously a very good salesperson that you'd want to hire. We then come down here to some areas in selling competencies. Some of the areas get asked about very common myself is about I'm wanting a sales hunter. We can find that who wants to hunt for business and who will hunt. We talk about relationship building. So someone that's going to build good relationships. We can find out that information. We talk about consultative selling. This score here is quite high. So that is asking good questions, being a good listener, and being able to help the buyer out to be able to solve their problems and have a good sales relationship. There's a lot of other areas here I won't go into too much with lack of time, but obviously closing, it's very important. We talk about a lot of these things go towards being a better closer. We also talk about sales process and the importance of having a good sales process. CRM savvy and masters of social selling. Younger generations are definitely scoring a lot better here. No disrespect, but there's a lot of other salespeople that we need to lift in this area because it is a new way of doing business and developing new business relationships. So we can identify as well on account management and farming to see where each applicant actually is more specialised. So the report also covers off a lot of other information. It's loaded full of it. So it's basically, would you interview Mike? Yes, we would. And also it will tell you about some of the questions if you were to interview Mike, what you would ask. That's very helpful during interviewing process as well to have this data. I mentioned before, it talks about ramp up time, break even, and return on investment for this person, which is very handy to have. If you've got someone that's going to take a longer time, well, it's going to cost you a lot more money, and you're probably not going to receive the results you wanted in the timeline. So this report here basically is obviously the dashboard report, and then whoever you actually give the position to, that then turns into a full-on, much more detailed report, which will help you with onboarding and coaching areas that they need to improve in their sales. The last part here I'll just show you quickly relates to your own business. It talks about what primary market you're operating in, what sort of prospects they're talking to, what sort of resistance they're going to face, the competition, the pricing, what sort of order sizes you're selling. So it really involves your business in the actual candidate assessment itself. So it's very specific. It's a great tool if you really want to drill down and get someone to be able to sell in your business effectively, and the sort of person that you deserve as well. So I'll just sort of run you through this today. I appreciate your time. There's a lot more information here for it. I am getting asked a lot of questions at the moment that we can answer a lot of those questions by doing this candidate assessment. So if you're out there and you're trying to hire in the future and build that high performance sales team, I'd love to talk to you more about it and see how we can help you get to the area where you want to get to at the end of the day to succeed. So thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it.